Have you ever had a woman tell you she's not interested, only to find her still hovering in your life? Maybe she checks your stories, sends mixed signals, or just can't seem to fully walk away. It's confusing, right? If she doesn't want you, why won't she move on? Well, my friend, the answer is more shocking than you think, and today we're diving deep into the psychology behind why some women stay attached, even when they claim they're done. Now, let's be clear, women are not out here playing emotional chess just for fun. The truth is, emotional attachment doesn't work like a light switch. It's not always about love, desire, or even genuine interest. Sometimes it's about something deeper, something they might not even realize themselves. And that's exactly what we're about to unpack. 1. The power of emotional investment. One of the biggest reasons women struggle to move on, even when they've already convinced themselves you're not the right guy, is emotional investment. Think about it like this. Have you ever spent hours watching a bad movie, but instead of turning it off, you keep going because you've already come this far? You tell yourself, well, I've already watched an hour, might as well finish it. That's how emotional investment works. Women invest time, energy, and emotions into relationships, even the ones they claim they're not serious about. The more they've shared, the harder it is to just walk away like nothing happened. Even if they don't want to be with you, there's still a lingering attachment to what was or what could have been. And that, my friend, is powerful. Think about the small details she remembers, your favorite song, the way you like your coffee, or the inside jokes you both shared. These little things become part of her reality, part of the way she understands and interacts with the world. Letting go of you isn't just about cutting off communication, it's about erasing parts of herself, and that's not an easy thing to do. This is why, even when she's not interested, she might still reach out, still react to your posts, and still find ways to keep you in her orbit. 2. The ego trap. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Sometimes a woman stays attached, not because she wants you back, but because she doesn't want to feel like she lost. Sounds wild, right? But hear me out. Everyone has an ego, and when a woman walks away from a situation, she wants to feel like it was her choice, her power move. But what happens when you start moving on? What happens when you stop chasing, stop giving her that validation she secretly craves? That's when she suddenly starts checking up on you, watching your stories, maybe even sliding into your DMs with a random, "Hey, how have you been?" She might not want you back, but she also doesn't want to feel like you've moved on before she did. It's the classic case of not wanting the toy, but not wanting anyone else to have it either. This is especially true if she was the one who initiated the breakup or distanced herself. If she sees you thriving, looking better, or, dare I say, being happier without her, it triggers something deep inside. It forces her to wonder, was I the problem? And instead of facing that uncomfortable realization, she may choose to keep you emotionally on the hook just to maintain a sense of control over the situation. 3. The chemical addiction. Here's a little science for you. Love, attraction, and emotional attachment aren't just feelings. They're literally chemical reactions happening in the brain. When a woman spends time with you, laughs with you, and shares moments with you, her brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's the same hormone that helps mothers bond with their babies. And guess what? That chemical connection doesn't just disappear overnight. Even when a woman tells herself she's done, her brain still remembers the highs. That's why she might still get that little rush of emotion when she hears your name or sees an old photo of you. It's not love, it's chemistry. And chemistry doesn't play fair. Think about the rush you get when you eat your favorite food or listen to a song that takes you back to a happy time. That's exactly how emotional bonds work. Even when she logically knows it's over, her body and mind still respond to the memories. That's why sometimes, out of nowhere, she might feel a pang of nostalgia and send you that "hope you're doing well" text. It's her brain craving the chemical hit, just like a withdrawal from a drug. 4. The fear of the unknown. Let's be real, change is scary. Walking away from someone you've known, even casually, means stepping into uncertainty. And for a lot of people, especially those who crave emotional security, that's terrifying. Even if she doesn't see a future with you, staying connected, even just mentally, gives her a sense of familiarity. It's like keeping an old t-shirt you never wear but refuse to throw away. Why? Because it's comfortable. It reminds you of something. It's safe. And for some women, that's exactly what lingering attachment is. It's emotional comfort, even if they don't want to wear the relationship anymore. Sometimes staying attached has nothing to do with you and everything to do with her own personal fears. Fear of loneliness, fear of making the wrong choice, or even fear of having to start all over again with someone new. Because let's be honest, rebuilding a connection takes effort, and not everyone is ready for that. 5. The social factor. We can't ignore the role of social circles and mutual connections. If you and a woman share friends, work in the same place, or move in the same social circles, detaching completely isn't just difficult, it's inconvenient. She may not be interested in rekindling anything, but she also doesn't want the awkwardness of cutting ties completely. And let's be honest, sometimes people just like to keep doors slightly open. Maybe she doesn't want to be with you, but she also doesn't want you completely out of her life. Because who knows, maybe one day she'll change her mind. Maybe she just likes knowing you're still around. And that little maybe is enough to keep her emotionally tethered, even when it seems like she's moved on. 6. The excitement of the chase, but in reverse. You've heard about men loving the chase, but here's the kicker: women do too. Only for them, the thrill isn't always about pursuing. It's about being pursued. When you stop giving her attention, when you stop checking in, and when you start acting indifferent, suddenly you become the one thing she didn't expect. A challenge. So, what's the takeaway here? If a woman in your life seems to be struggling to move on, even when she's not interested, it's not always about love. It's about emotions, ego, chemistry, and sometimes just a good old-fashioned fear of the unknown. And here's the golden rule. The more you focus on yourself, the less power her attachment has over you. The moment you become indifferent, you shift the dynamic entirely. So instead of asking, "Why won't she move on?" ask yourself, "Why does it matter?" Because the truth is, the second you stop worrying about why she's still attached, you win.